Hey guys, it's Leanne. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is a highly requested video, but the person who specifically asked me for it was Anu Katri. I hope that I've said your name right. As regular watchers of this channel will know, I always like to engage with the audience of this channel and talk to everyone, and I'm always replying and stuff. So yeah, if there's anything that you would like to see from this channel, please leave me a comment in the comment section and I'll make it happen. Yeah, this was requested by Anu Katri and a few other people, but specifically here last week I think it was. It's a tour of my makeup collection. But yeah, for anyone new watching this channel, hi and welcome. I am a new YouTuber and a small YouTuber, obviously, as you can tell by my subscribers count. But I am a makeup artist, so I do have a lot of makeup, and I'm a makeup addict, so I'm constantly buying makeup. You can never have too much, can you? You know what I mean? Ever. So I do have a massive makeup collection. So if you'd like to see that and see how I organised it, then obviously keep on watching. And before we do that, please give this video a big like, since obviously you're on this channel. Makeup and makeup related things must be something you like. So just give it a big like anyway. And obviously, like I said, leave me a comment in the comment section, let's chat, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Informative makeup tutorials and very honest makeup reviews are your thing, then it's definitely worth subscribing. It's definitely worth hitting that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my 3 times weekly uploads. Let's just jump into my tour and I hope that you enjoy it. So guys, this is my main makeup compartment. So I do have another drawer similar to this, which I'll show you in a moment, but these IKEA drawers, this is where I store all my makeup. And as you can see on the top, I've got 2 acrylic containers, so we're going to go through them now. In the top shelf, these are just my foundations, and they're a mixture of drugstore and high-end foundations. So I've got, MAC Face and Body, MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Those 2 are obviously classics. This one more for a lighter coverage, this one more for a full coverage. I've got some Wet n Wild, literally one of my favourite foundations. This one, the original one, is one of my favourites. I do like the dewy one also, but not as much as the original. Another lightweight foundation, so the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid. There is some Revolution. I'm going to also be doing a review on this because I love this foundation. There's the original Conceal and Define foundations, absolutely one of my favourites. And then we've got some Maybelline too. So we've got the new Superstay Activewear foundation, another favourite of mine. And then we've got the original. So this one was the first one that came out. And then the new one, the Activewear, is apparently the new and improved version. So obviously we've got some Fenty Beauty, Amazing Primer, Amazing Foundation, Collection, e.l.f., Rimmel. So yeah, they're just basically my foundations and how I like to store them. As you can see, I've talked through some of them. I do have even more foundations, which are kept in the very bottom compartment here. So under here I've got the NARS foundations, so Barcelona and Stromboli. And then I've also got the Giorgio Armani Luminous foundation, Luminous Silk foundation. Now the only reason, to be honest, that those foundations, these more expensive ones, are kept in the bottom compartment is basically because my mum always just reads my makeup box, so anything on the top she'll just go for and use whatever she fancies. So I kind of hide those in the bottom compartment. So yeah. Also in the bottom compartment is some face wipes, just so I can see where they are. And then I've also got another favourite foundation of mine, so the Maybelline Dream Earth and Cover, along with the Maybelline Fit Me and NYX Born to Glow. So yeah, they're just extra foundations that I always find topple over because the plastic basically and very flimsy. So these bottles up here are mainly glass and they look nice standing up, but these ones always seem to just fall over. So that's why they're down there, and obviously, like I explained, the more high-end ones are down here too. So my mum can't actually find them. So from foundations here, then we go to concealers and bases actually. So I've got obviously classic P. Louise base. I've got a NYX colour correcting palette, Tarte Shape Tape, the Collection, Lasting Perfection, Fenty Beauty, bit of e.l.f. as well. And these 2 are just from Primark. So I do actually like the Primark concealer, but I just use these for if I'm practicing looks on myself, because obviously they're inexpensive and cheap. So rather than use me best more expensive concealers, I'll just use these two for things like if I'm doing cut creases or just trying out any new looks. I'll just mainly stick to a cheaper concealer. And then there's another Primark concealer which I'm going to be including in one of my tutorials. I'm going to be doing a full face of Primark review, so watch out for that. And obviously Revolution, I absolutely love this concealer. That is pretty much my concealer drawer. Now this is just from my skin tone. Obviously I am a makeup artist, so I have another drawer of concealers for other skin tones. Just move it over. So my concealers for different skin tones are more here. So as you can see, a lot of LA Girl Pro Conceal. I absolutely love this concealer, it's amazing. I love this as well, but I've ran out in my own shade, the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser. But yeah, I do have a lot of different shades of concealer, but back on this side, this is just more for my skin tone. So moving down one, we've got lipsticks now. Now these are my personal lipsticks basically that I don't really want anyone else to use. So I do have a drawer of lipsticks for clients, but these are like my special lipsticks. So favourite lipstick in the whole world is Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin Velour Liquid Lipstick. If you have not tried this formula, you need to. It is literally amazing. I'd literally recommend it to anyone. It doesn't crack, it lasts all day, and yeah, it's literally my favourite. So that's obviously in there. It's my best ever lip product. And then over here is just some e.l.f. glosses. Now I don't mind this one, the e.l.f. lip lacquer, that's okay. For £3 I'm not going to complain, but the e.l.f. Mint Sprinkles Mint Melt Lip Plumping Gloss is amazing. I did do a review on the Mint Melt collection, which I'll link in the description bar. Please go and check that out. But yeah, I am actually obsessed with this lip gloss, so I definitely recommend, and it's a limited edition, so be quick. Another favourite formula is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and these two are my favourite colours, so Loyalist and then Driver. Can't recommend them enough for anybody who loves obviously matte, but colour wise, for anyone who loves a true nude, a very light daytime nude but very ill pigmented, I would definitely recommend those two shades. Obviously this one's more pinky but still gorgeous, and this one's more of a brownie nude. Now I've got to say that this is a very good dupe for the Jeffree Star formula, not necessarily in terms of colour, but if this liquid catsuit was brought out in a colour similar to Celebrity Skin, then I feel like I would actually change lip products, because it's so much cheaper and it literally is just as good in my opinion. So I definitely recommend the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit. This is amazing, but yeah, we need more shades Wet n Wild. The NYX Butter Glosses are amazing. My favourite is this shade, so that is the shade Fortune Cookie. Shade's amazing. The other shade's called Madeline, which I actually still do like, but this one is more my favourite. Now I've got the Fenty Beauty lipsticks, and I've got Pumpkin Rose and the shade Single, which I love. But yeah, I do love the formula, very long lasting, amazing colours, so yeah. Now a true favourite lipstick of mine is the e.l.f. lipstick. Now this is literally £3. By the way, I love the packaging, like it's clear and it does stand out compared to all the other ones. I think it's like, I don't know, to me it just seems a bit more visible than the others because it's see-through, and I love that whole aesthetic. So yeah, this is the e.l.f. £3 lipstick, and it's in the shade Cream. And then the other one, which I actually don't like this shade, it's still an e.l.f. one, but this is in the shade Nectar. Now I actually don't like this one. I don't really know why it's in my favourite straw. I should actually probably take that out, but this one in the shade Cream is amazing. Now another favourite lipstick of mine is the Morphe Cream lipstick, and this is in the shade Whipped. I absolutely love this shade. It's quite dark for me, but it's still wearable enough. So, and it's a lovely, it's not a matte lipstick, it's a lovely satiny sheen. It's gorgeous. So yeah, I absolutely love that. Now, even though I did say that this is like my favourite straw, there's actually some products in here that I don't actually like. So for example, I know that everybody loves the Doll Beauty lipsticks, and this is in the shade FOMO. I seen Nikki Tutorial recommend this, obviously went straight out and bought it. It looked amazing on her. I bought it and I just don't think it's like the right tone for me. Although I do love the packaging is actually gorgeous. But yeah, those two need removing from that drawer. So I'm glad I've done this video because obviously it's helping me sort of organise. My favourite MAC lipstick has got to be Myth. This is the lightest pink ever. It's a gorgeous shade. It's so light, but it's still glamorous and you can still tell that obviously you are wearing something. But I definitely recommend Myth for somebody of my skin tone. Now, the next drawer down is my Pigments. These are all from Peaches and Cream. All the ones with the white lid, and actually this one's got a black lid. Yeah, that's from Peaches and Cream, all of these. And then in these little MAC Cosmetics pots, I've just made up like my own glitter. So I've just, when I've had spare glitter left over from doing clients, I've just mixed them together with certain other glitters. And then obviously we've got the Sheen Epic Liner, UV Neon Liner, and this is in the shade Safri. Now I've done a Mama Mitchell inspired look with this liner and they are so easy to work with. So I really am happy to have that product in my little collection. The two Urban Decay shadows, I swear by these, even though they are quite expensive, they're actually really versatile and really good. This one's Diamond Dog and this one's Space Cowboy. Inglot Pigment, Inglot Gel Eyeliner, Illamasqua Pigment. This is just a drawer of like glitters and pigments basically. Little MAC Cosmetics glitter. Get absolutely loads in that. I've had this for years and still can't get through it. I've actually got that many glitters that I've actually got to have like another little compartment. So I love the NYX glitters. I think these are amazing. I also have some NYX pigments here, which I don't really use, to be honest. I never really use them, but obviously at some point I must have wanted to or must have tried them. But yeah, I don't really ever use them that much, not gonna lie. And then I've also got some iconic glitters here. Now look at the shine on those. So this is extra eyeshadow that I just can't fit anywhere else. This is my own little palette that I made up and it's not exciting, really. These are from Makeup Geek, those three. This is from MAC, this is from MAC. I think that's also Makeup Geek, and then I think those two are NYX. This shadow is one of my favourite shadows of all time. It's the MAC Cosmetics Nylon eyeshadow and oh my god, if you haven't tried it, you need to. It's amazing as an inner corner highlight, like not beat it at all. This one, the Hot Jalapeno one, is amazing. This shade here is a really good Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter dupe. My Colour Drain Smoke Show palette. Now, I know that Colour Drain is a black-owned beauty brand apparently, so I'm keeping this. Not that it's the most appealing palette, but I'm going to keep it because I'd like to do a black-owned makeup brand tutorial. So, let me know if that's something you're interested in. But as you can see, the palette's hardly touched really. And then here on this side is my real eyeshadows. Well, not my real eyeshadows, obviously they're all real, but this is my more what I reach for eyeshadows when I'm doing clients and tutorials. So these are all stored in a magazine holder, by the way, but how much of a good idea is that for all palettes? It saves so much room and they literally just stack in so perfectly. So I literally love everything to have a home. So in this tub, which is just balancing on my other acrylic container, is all my beauty blenders, the clean ones anyway. I've got more that are currently in the wash, but yeah, these are where I keep my beauty blenders. Obviously, we've got two of the original beauty blenders. We've got two of the Morphe sponges, which I love. We've got Sigma, Real Techniques, Fenty Beauty. And then in here, this is just all things to do with basically mascara, eyeliner, eye glitter, paints. I've got the P. Louise paint, as you can probably see here. Yeah, so I keep everything to do with like the eyes and the waterline, eyelashes all in here. Bit of blue mascara. And then I'm a big fan of these pencils. So the NYX Slide On Glide On, they are definitely a turn on. Extreme eyeliner pencil. So yeah, I've got quite a few of those in different colours. So yeah, this is just basically a very random drawer. I've got a black P. Louise base in there. Yeah, so just a very random drawer. And then obviously next drawer down is concealers for different skin tones. And then underneath this is just lots of eyelash glue, soap brows, more eyelash glue, tweezers. So all to do with eyelashes basically in this drawer. And then the last drawer is my eyelashes for myself. So these are not really for clients, these are more for me to do looks with. So I've got like blue eyelashes, picked up some pink ones so I can do certain looks that I've seen other artists do. I've got some lashes by my friend's Bus. So look at that packaging, how gorgeous. So I love this style, and this is the DR41 style. So I've got some by Eldora. So I've got, they're the bottom lashes that go underneath. So that is the second acrylic container done. So now to open the drawers. So I've got everything organised in compartments, as you can see. So let's start with the powders. So in this container is all my setting powders. Now, most of them are loose setting powders. So I've got some by like Fenty Beauty, Revolution, which is a favourite. The Maybelline Last and Fix powder, Coty Airspun. But then I've got this one in here as well, which is just a MAC Cosmetics one. And this is just a pressed powder. And then in this compartment is highlighters, and obviously a fan for drying in setting spray once you've sprayed. So, favourite highlighter of all time, Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. Favourite drugstore highlight has got to be this palette, NYX Strobe of Genius. This is just from Primark, which is okay, not an amazing. This again, I used to be so into doing customised palettes. So this again is something I've made myself. So everything in here is MAC Cosmetics. So this is Soft and Gentle, this is Global Glow, these are all MAC blushes, and this is a MAC eyeshadow. So yeah, I don't really bother making my own palettes anymore. But yeah, this is when I was like a bit obsessed with making my own palettes. So yeah. In this compartment is more setting powder, but for deeper skin tones than my own. So I just find it easy when I've got clients if I just separate skin tones from like light to medium to deep. So it just makes it a bit easier to find things. So yeah, also same in here. I keep more deeper toned foundations, and I've also got the Illamasqua Skin Base Mixer. That's just if I can't get the right shade for anyone. So it's always good to have something like that in your kit. But yeah, like I say, in this compartment, I just keep more deep toned foundations, and I found that way it's just a lot more organised and speeds me up a little bit. In this compartment now, I keep primers. So L'Oreal Green Primer is great for helping with redness in the skin. And then I've got liquid highlighter, which should probably actually go in that compartment really, shouldn't it? Yeah, so this is just primers, and I've obviously got a moisturiser in here. I'm still yet to review this, but this is meant to be a dupe of the Fenty Beauty primer. So keep your eyes peeled on this channel if you want to see that. So then next to the primers is my blushes. This is obviously Blush by Mama Mitchell. So liquid blush, and then I've got blush by MAC, Wet n Wild. I've got the Juvia's Place Sahara Blush Volume 2 palette. Obsessed with this. This is the e.l.f. Guava Bite Size Face Duo. So it's highlight and blush, and for £3, literally I still can't get over it. Holly Boone Dare to Be Different blush, and this is in the shade Feelin' Peachy. And then last but not least, we've got bronzers and a lip palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Kat Von D Shading Light palette. So this is bronzer / contour, and it's like a setting powder, pressed setting powders too. A little bit by Primark. NYX, one of my favourite matte bronzers, and it is a really good dupe for the matte mineralised skin finish. I've also got cream contour in here, cream bronzer basically, and this is the Fenty Matchsticks. So yeah, Mocha is my shade for contour, and then I'll use Bamboo, the whitish one, more for like colour correcting, and then I'll use Trippin' sometimes as a blush, but not really. And I've got a bronzer from e.l.f. Now this is amazing, it's such a dewy bronzer. It's just in the shade Warm, but it's literally, it's so good. So yeah, that's amazing. It's such a dewy bronzer and it makes the skin look so natural. And then last but not least, I've actually got some of these powders, which I think are not bronzers, they're just powders, but I use them as bronzers. I've picked them up for clients in the past, but now because I haven't had any clients because of COVID, but I use this as bronzer because, like I was saying, I haven't actually had any clients because of COVID, so I just use this to go over any cream contour, and then I'll go in with a deeper bronzer, which really makes it look so natural and flawless. That is my blush, bronze, highlight, primer, setting powder, makeup collection. And then over on this side, we've got my face brush collection. So 2 tubs of clean face brushes, and then I keep my eye brushes separate. So they're just there. Always keep a powder puffer hand. My little Fenty Beauty Kabuki brush, which I love. Really good at blending out foundation. And then here, I've got like a triple compartment. So in this little organiser, I keep eyeliner, so liquid eyeliner. In the centre, these are all my lip liners, and then here is eyebrow pencils. Now, yeah, that is it, guys. So guys, that was the finished and completed tour of my makeup collection. What did you think? Did you think it was very organised? Do you think it's messy? How do you organise your makeup? Like, the more makeup I'm buying, the more I'm finding it harder to store because I keep buying new stuff, whether that's for tutorials or for clients or just for myself because I love makeup. Yeah, I'm just finding it hard to like actually have storage for all this. I'm not complaining, it's a good problem to have, but yeah, let me know what you thought of this makeup tour. I hope that it was detailed enough, and I hope that this is like what everyone like kind of wanted. I hope it was detailed enough, yeah. So for me, I do actually love watching other YouTubers when they're like room tour, YouTube studio tour. I love watching stuff like that. It's just being a bit nosy, isn't it? And I do enjoy watching stuff like that, so I just thought I'm going to do one because people keep asking me for it. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed, and obviously thank you so much for hanging around with me to the end of this video. Since you did that, you might as well like this video and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and once you've done all that, I will obviously see you in the next tutorial. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.